Viewer discretion. This podcast is intended for audiences 18 and up. Any names or situations mentioned are for storytelling and discussion purposes only. We do not condone harassment, trolling, or targeting of any individuals. Our content is not intended to bash, harm, or disrespect anyone in any way. Thank you.
To the Phantom World. You're here again with us for episode 6. You're here with Empress Poor and my amazing co-star Goddess Scar, and the Phantom World starts now.
Baby, do you want it? Baby, do you want it? Baby, do you want it? Baby, do you want it?
Got that shit that time. As I need to stop calling you my co-host. I was like, that's my co-star. I like that better. Sounds fancy. Sounds fancier. Makes you sound extravagant. Period. All right, bet. So before we get started with episode 6, I do have to put out a trigger warning to all of our listeners, to you as well. To anyone that would be triggered by PDF files talking about the topic, please be warned, this is what this episode is based around. We will be exposing someone closer to the end of the episode, or somewhere in the middle. We'll throw that bitch in there. I'm very much spilling all the tea on that. And you guys will fucking love that. Look, let me sit you up a little bit. See that? Oh shit, I done fucked it up. See, that's why you tell me not to touch shit. That's why they say, Empress, don't touch nothing. Because you don't know what you're doing. And I don't. But I act like I do. I got little arms.
Leave it alone.
It bothers me. It bothers me.
You had all this time to fix it.
It is triggering my phantom tense. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
They have been going crazy on the phantom sense people. But anyway, getting back to serious matters, you're back here again with us for episode 6. We're talking about exposed, unforgiven, why you do not hide abusers, aka PE3O's, or PDF files, as we all like to say for short here in the VRChat world. I think anywhere at this point, that's like what everyone's fucking calling them now. PDF files. I'm throwing out it as many times as I can because I'm exposing you, Chaos Shadow, calling your name out, bitch. I am. I'm not even gonna lie and act like I wasn't excited for this episode to get recorded. I've been trying to hold it off and collect as much information as I can. So when we bring this out to the line, we bring it out with the TTing, okay? Because I have to live up to my sister's reputation, you know. She's out here doing her thing, delivering tea, and my tea need to come with evidence too. So the theme of today's episode is too many of you people out here be protecting these abusers. And we're going to use abusers because, you know, this is YouTube. We don't know how many times we could throw the PDF file out there without them hitting us up, right? You know, we ain't trying to have that happen on episode 6. At least let us get season 1 done first, and then you can start pulling our fucking shit down for violations. God damn it. But a lot of you guys be out here exposing, be out here protecting these PDF files or these abusers. This episode, we are not doing that. And we're going to explain why we need to expose them instead of protecting them, and how that is not drama. How we need to let it be known who these monsters are here in our amazing VRChat community, which, you know, we're trying to thrive and function in. Like me personally, like I'm a big advocate on kids staying kids and staying away from the kids. And I will admit, since this information with Chaos Shadow been coming out, a lot of people been protecting him. And it's crazy how a lot of you people are protecting a lot of PDF files or abusers. And the evidence is there and you're still choosing to ignore that evidence. See my little clock T hand? Look, let me just. Well, I had to. Because if the evidence is fucking right there in your face, and you're choosing to ignore that evidence, you're just as bad as they are. You're just as bad, gang. You're just as bad. What's your thoughts on that, big sister?
I mean, it's not like I'm supporting them. like,
I hope not.
like,
I know not. I know not. I know your character. Ugh. We on the same time. Up the switch. Smoke them out.
mind you, I work with children, so
Definitely need to keep Chaos Shadow away from the children.
It's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not.
So before we get into hell yeah, ugh. Ugh. What girls say?
Gagging.
Girl, what? So
Relax. Sound like you actually gonna throw up.
Girl, nah. Sorry to y'all who gag when gag people other get. Just one more time. Just had to. Just to fuck with it. Just to fuck with it one more time. I had hard. Just hard. I just had to do it one more time. Got her.
Okay. All done now.
Just to fuck with y'all. You know, we got to keep it a little light banter, as Ratgrave like to say. You know, in the midst of the storm. But first things, let's talk about like why people stay silent when someone's getting exposed. Like, what's up with like y'all not wanting to talk about that shit, or like is it like because you fear the societal fallout? Like, is it because you're losing friends, or you just want to be messy? Like, what's up with that? Like. Why do I can't even fathom what goes through your mind. Like, if I was to know like one of my close friends and is getting exposed as being a pedophile, I'm not staying quiet. Like, if there's evidence clear as day and it's brought to me clear as day, I'm telling the whole world, gang. I'm telling everybody. And I expect the same for me.
Because it's weird.
Indeed.
I think people just are afraid to speak up in general. Like people, you can say this with anything, like being abused, people being abused IRL, verbally, physically. They're scared to speak up because they don't know what's going to happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's one reason they don't want to speak up.
Yeah.
They don't know if they're going to get attacked. They don't know if some claims are not real. What if this person isn't actually it and they're being framed? But I'm saying something now, and then eventually, after, evidence is collected, everything's looked at. If something were to not actually happen, they would feel like they look stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you're totally right about that. Definitely.
So, there's that. And then there's also those people that just don't want to get involved. They don't really care to get involved.
Yeah.
Kind of like me. I don't really care to get involved.
But then, like, at times I feel like when people who don't, like, I understand, like, not trying to mess up no one's life. But I feel like, for me, is like being a bystander, like, I can't sit back and watch. Like, for me, I'm never been one to really get into the PD file exposing stuff. The whole let everybody know I'm sneaking while the camera ain't on me.
Where you going?
Grab my lighter, gang. I said, oh, that camera over there on her? Oh, yeah. Up and gone, and back. All right, anyway. So I just feel like... No. All jokes aside, though, I just feel like, if it gets brought to my attention, then I very much need to do something about it. You know, like I can't just ignore something that's a fucking bright light on headlights in front of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll see if it's like, all right, let's talk about, because this the fan tour. We talk about everything. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, friends. We talk about our business. I'm putting everybody else's business out there. That's why I told it already, friends. So we all know about the mess going on with the jungle, right? And at first, I was a big advocate of I don't believe it until I see it, until I see proof, until I see evidence of not just the PDF file allegations, but the harassment allegations, the being really mean and evil allegations. Don't get me wrong, I'm a very mean ass bitch. I love talking shit. I love trolling. I love having fun. Kitty will tell you firsthand, I'm very much one to get active. I love it. But it's to a limit where it's a time and place for everything, where there's certain times that you don't bother someone and certain times you do. And I respect that. But I have firsthand witnessed the levels this man will go through just to do whatever he want to do. And I say this man meaning the people in command or whatever. And when I see that with my own eyes, I can't be around it. I separate myself from that. We still, until I know for a fact these allegations with the PDF shit is cool, I still talk to him. But I'm very much, every time I hear someone going live, every time I hear someone talking about it, I'm listening, I'm paying attention, because if it's true, I'm blocking you, gang. I don't support that. I will tell the whole world your name and let it be known, because it's fucking crazy. But see, I don't get involved in that. And I'm going off he say, she say, because I don't want to get involved in that. That's not, nobody came to me like, hey, poor, I need your help. Hey, poor, I need you to do this. So it's like, that's not really my business. Like, I'm very much well aware, and I will spread the awareness. I'll make awareness of it, but I'm not going to involve myself in it. So that's why I very much get where you're coming from with that.
That part. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%. Like I will say, Empress Poor said it herself. I'm not going to get on this podcast and lie for no fucking body. Like, this is the one place we come in and speak our truth. And if you don't like it, then you could tune out and share it with your friend. How about that? The fuck?
Yeah. I ain't no abuser hunter. That's for other people to do.
Yeah, no, I'm never that.
If they want the information, I'll give it to them. But
Yeah, and I want to very much make that clear now before we move forward. We are not PDF exposers. We are not hunters. We don't do that. But this episode is about that, because the information that was brought to me personally was brought to me for help. It was made my business. Now it's my business. And now that I'm involved in it, they're trying to slander my name and act like I'm lying. So now I have to come 10 toes down and tell the whole world. Because I've been telling VR. I've been letting the VR people know, hey, it's a monster amongst us. Run. He's out here getting the children, getting the women. Hide the children. Hide the dogs. Hide everybody. They fucking everybody out here. They fucking everybody out here. But it's been brought to my attention today that this joker is up here acting like Big P, Big Pora, Big Empress is lying when I got it out your own mouth, Bookie. It's not out of context. It's all in context. You said it. You made that bed. Now it's time for you to lay in it. But that's coming later. Sometimes what I hate is people that say they never did it to me. Like, oh, they never did this to me. They never was mean to me. They never disrespect me. And we're not just talking about the PDF files. We're talking about abusers in general. Like, oh, they never did it to me, so I'll still fuck with them. Or they never did anything to bother me, so I'll still be cool with them. That's not right. That's not how we correct a problem in our society. Oh, they're mean to this person. That's fine. They're not mean to me. It is what it is. No, it's not. Because I'd be damned somebody be mean to my sister and I say it is what it is. The fuck? What the fucky? Like, sir, you.
And we're not talking about trolling. We're talking someone genuinely being rude. Genuinely looking to hurt somebody else.
Like doxing, harassers, like people in real IRL as well that put their hands on you, that really abuses you and cause you trauma. That's what we mean by abusers. We're not talking about this, come up the VR, slap you, do whatever. That's not nothing. That's nothing. We can honestly say that shit ain't shit. We talking about real people that's really using VRChat as a way to harm people. Like, that's what we mean by abusers.
Like, to get to them IRL and whatnot. Like, and doxing people is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie.
And that leads us to talking about what really happens when you defend these abusers. Like, for one, you're taking all the discredit away from the people that are real victims, because we can admit there'll be fake victims, but to these real victims, you're making them scared to come out. You're making them scared to talk about it. Like, I personally firsthand have talked to a victim who was literally begging for me to make sure y'all don't know who she is when I expose this video of her later on. I will very much plug in the audio call later on when I fully disclose the situation. But she literally was begging for me to make sure no one knows who she is because she's scared. Years later. Like, what? I couldn't imagine that. I'm 25 years old. I couldn't imagine that. First time I see a red flag, I'm blocking you, gang. I'm sorry, you're weird. And that's what I did when I first met that nigga. I met him, hung around him a little bit. He ended up getting blocked because he was weird.
They get blocked instantly.
Girl, what? Your block gang quick too.
Vibes instantly.
What, girl? we look at each other. You know what? The block together, gang. Block your ass, both of us
and
together.
They get talked about and they show up in our lives and our other friends' lives, and they're saying that they did this to them and whatnot. Then we gotta do something. We gotta start unblocking, maybe looking for them, seeing what they doing for real.
Hell yeah.
Find out what's really going on, because they messing with our people.
Period. I mean, and like, calling out people that are doing fucked up behavior is not drama. Let's go ahead and go on and put that out now. Just because we call you out and expose you for the fucked up shit you doing, that is not us starting drama. That is us being honest and letting it be known that you are a shitty person that's trying to take advantage of good people, or trying to fuck up a good person's life just because you have nothing better to do with yourself, bum. Because that's what that is, bum mentality.
You got nothing else better to do. You know,
like, you go all day IRL, then you bring your ass in VRChat to come fuck up someone else's day, let alone a child's day.
Like, I genuinely wonder what their life is like IRL, to come into the game and just try to, like, ruin everyone else's life just because theirs is garbage. Get your life together.
You could tell people that don't have their focus together.
Love yourself.
You spend all your time trying to be a fucking menace in VR. Like, what are you doing? So, once again, day 365, and you're still trying to troll, trying to talk shit, being a PE3O, a PDF file. Yeah, you still on the same shit. Since the first time you started VR at Chaos Shadow, you had an incident with a minor. Then years later, you're still hanging around minors with incidents happening. Interesting. Crazy work. More later. Keep watching. You know, I like to drop some little teasers to keep y'all interested in what we got going on. This is how we know if y'all really be watching this shit all the way through or not. Y'all be trying to play us sometimes. But that also leads to us talking about what you're supposed to do when there's proof of, like, things going on, allegations on somebody. You know, because a lot of times we hear stuff and the proof is getting passed around on any allegation on anyone. If you have proof, you need to let that shit be known. You need to take it serious, not ignore it, block that person, remove them from your space, talk to people around you, and keep your community informed about what's going on. You need to tell it.
And report them.
Yes, tell it. Tell it. Because I'm thinking about, for real, going to the website and filing an official VRChat report with all the evidence I have as well. Like, I plan on telling on this man. And he's sitting here running around thinking that it's a game. He thinks it's a game.
You need to be told on. That's disgusting. Big old rusty man talking to kids.
And now it's time for our talk about it moment. Let us really talk about the tea. Get your cups ready, gang. VRChat squad, sister, all of you amazing people listening to the fucking Phantom World. This is fucking Empress Poor speaking, and I'm letting it be known loud and clear
I'm
that
gonna
it's
drink
me who's opening my mouth and telling the shit, because I'm gonna expose it all here on the Phantom World. Make sure before we start this that you hit that like button. You subscribe to our motherfucking channel. Comment below if you agree with what we saying. If you don't agree, comment below if you know anybody we talking about. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it because this is a talk about. So, I'm so excited to bring all this to the table, to the Phantom World table. So, as of a couple of weeks ago, I was going on about my day, and I get a message from one of my staff members, my co-owner. I'll be a little more exact. My co-owner. Hey, one of our staff needs to talk to you, but they talk to me because they're afraid that you're friends with Chaos Shadow. I will be inserting all proof as well throughout this video, gang. So all clips, pictures, screenshots will be inputted. So I'm like, what the fuck? Tell the staff member to reach out to me. I'm not friends with that person. I get in contact with this staff member, and Lord have fucking mercy, did my staff member have a lot of stuff to say. First things first was, hey, this person is doxing me. They have taken my Instagram that I sent with them, shared with them in their DMs, and put it in a server. And they have a picture of me, and it's circulating through the server. I didn't see the picture of her out of respect for her, but I very much have the screenshot that she sent me of them talking about what she looked like in the server. I had to blur her name out and everything. Okay, that's crazy as fuck. She's like, yes, and I'm afraid, so I don't really want to be around if he's in the group. I said, baby, I don't fuck with him because he was already doing weird shit. We come around me. He's all up in my every female friend's face I have. He's overly aggressive. I'm like, I don't like those kind of men. I don't hang around. Like, you pressing up my female friends back to back and they telling you no, I'm going to block you because you're not going to disrespect me or my friends. So I tell her that. I tell her, like, no, you're good. You could talk to me. So then she says, yeah, there's also allegations on him that he was masturbating on the phone with a 14-year-old.
That's the sound of the police.
Nick. I almost said the word, gang. I almost said the hard ER. But let me tell you something. What is wrong with you playing with your little pickle wickle on the phone with somebody? Pickle dickling. What the hell is wrong with you? Mind you, Chaos Shadow is either, 24, 25, 26 years old. He is a grown-ass man. He is a grown-ass man. Chaos Shadow is a grown-ass man. I just want to... Y'all see when I look at you? Talking, and that was the alleged rumor. And I'm feeling it, the timeline, I'm going on the timeline. The same way I found out the information, I'm telling it. To y'all, to you, I'm letting it be known. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy as fuck. There's no way. I unblock him. I reach out to them. Hey, I'm going to call you. I need to talk to you about some stuff. When can we talk? We text back and forth later that day. I call him on Discord. This is where shit gets so fucking beautiful. Because little do he know, he didn't know I was recording the whole conversation because I said, I want to record this conversation just in case anything comes out, just in case he says something I didn't say, so no one can say I made up anything.
Big brain.
And I told him, and I will insert, called to talk to you about some things that have been brought to my attention, and before I move forward with anything, I like to come and ask and hear full sides of the story.
Okay.
So first things first, I just want to ask, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I'm going to expect the answer. I just want to voice it to you that if you don't answer these questions that I'm asking, you leave room for any thoughts or opinions to be made about you. So this is, me asking you for your side of what the fuck is going on and why your name is constantly being brought to me with a different, numerous number of allegations.
Okay.
So first thing I guess I'm gonna ask you is why is there pedophile allegations surrounding you, and like what exactly is going on with that? Who is these people that's supposed to be involved in it? Like,
Three things. One girl want to lie about her age. One group just hates my guts. Got to start spreading a lie around. Third reason, a little girl that don't like me, I cussed out, and she want to lie about that too.
okay,
With all that
so
mixed together, it just makes it worse for me. On top of that, people used to think I used to be Sing Shadow, so that plays a part in that as well. I keep telling people I'm not him, but people think I'm him anyway.
so you said that the first person lied about their age. How did that happen? Because
I
for
mean,
me, when I get with someone here in VR, I ID verify them. Like I ask for their ID and proof
mhm.
of them. So like, how did that happen for you?
When I first met the person, I met them when I first popped on VRChat. I didn't think the ID thing was like very that big in VRChat when I first hopped on. So in the third year of knowing them, they got single and started getting on top of me. And I'm like, okay. And my homie's there. Well, not my homie, but the fake friend is there. And I'm like yelling for him. He's not answering. And it just things just starting to happen. So I said, if I could just let things play out, come to find out, I'll find out later on her age. And by then, the damage was already done, and people are already looking to be bad.
And by damage, what exactly happened between y'all?
ERP session.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Why you didn't fucking tell me?
I guess next I will move on to why have multiple women come to me saying that you have harassed them or made them feel uncomfortable?
Depending on which women. Because there's some I pissed off on purpose just to let them get them to leave me the fuck alone. There's some I've been trying to chill, just try to chill with, but they took it the wrong way.
Okay. I'm not going to say any names because I told these people that I'm keeping all names out of it.
Hmm.
Out of respect for everyone involved, no one wants to come to somebody complaining about something that bothers them and their name gets put out there. All I'm saying is numerous women are now coming forth telling me allegations about you either harassing them or continue to talk to them after you have told them that you have made them uncomfortable. Me personally, my feelings and thoughts towards the matter, I'm not putting that involved. It has nothing to do with this. The way I feel towards you, or however, I'm purposely keeping that out of this because this is literally just so I can hear your side of what's going
Okay.
on. So my next is the rumors. Well, these aren't rumors. It has been. There is proof of you being a doxer.
And doxer, who I dox?
Names are not being involved, but
I
there
didn't dox
is
nobody.
proof of you doxing people's information, and I want to know, like, if from your point of view, if that was true or not.
No, because I don't know how to dox. I don't got a computer to dox. So people probably gave me information. I probably said it out loud, but other than that, I don't know how to dox.
Yeah, so that is doxing. So doxing is taking someone's information that they did not put out on their own and portraying it to a large number of people. That is doxing.
Yeah.
So, for example, if someone gives you their number or their Instagram or their Snapchat or their fucking Facebook or any social platform in confidence or in your DMs, and you take that and you post it out everywhere, whether it being you did it just to show something or you doing it because you're being malicious, either way it's still doxing.
Okay. I didn't mean to try to dox anybody. My bad. I take responsibility for that.
Yeah, I would say if you have and you know of any instances of you doing that, I would very much remove the stuff. The audio as well. So I will very much insert the audio so y'all can hear it. After our conversation, like all throughout the conversation, I tell him before I even start, and you'll hear it, I'm asking you these questions so that way nobody has room to make any judgment on you. If you do not answer a question that I'm asking you, that leaves room for people to assume whatever it is they want to assume about you. He agreed. So of course I asked some questions about the doxing. And of course I asked some questions about the allegations. And out his own mouth, as you guys have heard, he said, oh, when he first started VRChat, he had an incident that happened. The incident was that he ended up messing with a minor. So apparently how the story goes, he claims it that the young girl sat on his lap, and he was trying to call for his homeboy, but his homeboy never came. So he said, fuck it. Went on and was messing around. And I asked, what are you messing around? Or some stuff happened. And he says, ERP'd. Exactly happened between y'all.
ERP session.
With a minor? Okay. Now, let's all take a moment. Let's take a hit, everybody, because the tea is hot. The tea is hot, and I'm talking about it. Take a sip of your drink. Take a little breath of oxygen. Because this is where shit get crazy. So, okay. Let's be honest. Here in VRChat, there are times when young girls pretend like they're older to mess with older guys. We call them jailbait. Any minor that decides to go after older people is jailbait. And we are honest. Here in VRChat, there are young girls who go after older people. I used to have a younger VR daughter, and this is another reason I stopped being a VR mom to minors. She would wait till I have older male friends around, and she would come try to sit on their lap. I don't like that. I'm not introducing no young girl to that kind of environment. I don't give a fuck what your mama do. I don't give a damn. I'm not your mama, bitch. So I cut her off. I'm not hanging around nobody like that. So, okay, let's say, allegedly, even though we know that happened, let's say allegedly the young girl acted like she was older and tricked him. Okay, cool. An accident, a mistake happened. So let's fast forward to the second call, inserting. Also want to make a mental note that I do have a person that's over you who is older than you here as a guardian to pretty much watch over what's being said, because me myself, I don't associate with minors, so I want to make sure there was another adult here that you felt completely 100% safe with. And foremost, I want you to, for everyone to hear, state how old you are, and then how old you were when you first met him.
I'm 17, about to be 18, like it's right around the corner. But when I first met him, I was 14, turning 15.
Okay. So can you walk me through how you first met Chaos Shadow and your initial interactions with him? Like, what were they like?
Basically, I just met him through a couple people. I was hanging with some of my friends. I had a fake VR brother, and I met him through the brother. Then he was like, okay, I'm adopting you now. So it was mostly like father-daughter type relationship. But then it started getting weird. I'd say like right after I turned 15, it started getting really weird.
Okay.
Kind of
Okay, you get very much. Okay, so what was some of the things that he said or did to make you feel uncomfortable or concerned? Like I want you to tell us as detail as you feel comfortable with, but as detail as possible. The more we know, the better we are at assisting you.
Okay, so oh, I fully remember. He was dating my other mother, and she was talking about how weird he was and how I shouldn't trust him. But I guess I let him manipulate me, so I thought he was just a decent guy. And then that's when things started to happen. The other VR mother told me, "Oh yeah, he had cheated on me with my friend who was 17." And then I was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." And then he started drinking around me, and I was like, "Hey, I don't like that." Then he fixed his lips to say, "If you weren't a minor, I'd fuck you right now." And then I just left the instance.
Okay. So after that interaction right there, how did he respond to you? Like on that, was that like the last time y'all communicated, or did y'all continue to communicate after that?
Well, I tried to blame it on him being drunk, so we continued to communicate after he apologized and said he wouldn't do it again. I was like, okay.
Was there other people around during this?
Um, the VR brother, my and my ex boyfriend.
Um, have y'all ever been intimate or ERP'd or kissed or anything? I'm gonna come straight out and ask.
No, that's not at first. I'd say the most was ever just me laying on his chest because I was tired or something. And then it just started getting weird because he would start rubbing on me. And then he even thought it was funny to beat me with his dick out. And I literally was just crying.
Do you feel like he's pressured you to go along with something you didn't want to at any point besides those moments you've already mentioned?
Oh, yes.
What were they?
Um, I wanted to get back in contact with someone that was important to me, and he was still in contact with them. So I asked him, "Hey, can you tell them to get on and join us so that I can talk to them a little bit?" And then he was like, "Well, I just had this honey packet, and I'm really hard right now." And I was like, "What does that have to do with me?" And he went, "I'll get them if you suck my dick or let me cook you." And I was like, "That's kind of weird." And he was like, "I guess you don't want me to get him." So I felt really pressured. So I said okay. Then the friend joined, talked to the friend, and then right after the friend left, I left. He was like, "Oh, you lied, da 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 da." I was like, "You can't ask that of your daughter," because I was still his VR daughter when he joined.
Do you have any any recognitions of any other you being around him with any other minors and anything inappropriate happening with you guys?
Not really, because then again, he wouldn't really be around anyone else. It would just be me, him, and then like the rest of the VR family, which was like only three of us at the time.
Nextly,
So I don't know.
okay, that's fine. Nextly, I wanted to move on to asking you about the threats and your safety. For one, I just want to reassure you your safety is 100% safe here. I don't even have the screen recording your call, so I can very much, not show who you are for your safety and pure due to your VR mom as well. Wanting, your guys' safety to be my top priority. I make sure of that. Um, when it comes to the threats, please, elaborate more and tell me about like how that went down, how it happened, what he said.
Basically, he was like, if I said anything, he was gonna make my life a living hell. He doesn't know where I live, but he knows what state I live in. And he was like, "Oh, I will come find you," and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. But then I started like voicing it, but he just kept threatening me. So I kept quiet on a lot of the things that he was doing.
Okay. And then lastly, I want to say if there's anything you can say to help, something like this from help happening to other people or a way to get other people to step out about it. Do you have anything you want to put in about that?
I mean, it doesn't hurt to speak up. Honestly, I thought this would like really upset me talking about it because it was really traumatizing back then. Like I would be crying constantly because I would have like flashbacks of the event. But talking about it now with somebody who's actually going to do something about it makes me feel a little better about the whole situation.
Okay. Lastly, I just want to ask you how have all of this affected you emotionally and mentally? Which I know you touched on that a little bit, where you say you were crying and things like that. But is it anything else that like how this physically have affected you?
It was so bad to the point I started having suicidal thoughts, and I was just cutting myself and sort of taking things that I probably shouldn't have took. So I knew that's when I really like just need to step out and get rid of him from my life because it wasn't making it any better. So when I tried to get rid of him, he would always argue with me and just try and say, "Oh, you're only doing it for attention." And I was like, "No, this is not attention. This is the real deal. It's happening because of you." And then he would try and be like, "Oh, I didn't do shit." So eventually, I just blocked him and focused on my mental health.
Um, I actually before that second call, I talked to him and I started asking around. More women started coming to me telling about how he harassed them, how he would spam call them, how he literally told my personal best friend day one of meeting her that he would come drive to where she is and fuck the shit out of her. Just met her, mind you.
Mm-mm.
Then one of my friends say, "Hey, there's a young girl who had something that happened and she's still around." So I reach out to her. Come to find out, my staff member knows the girl. So put me in contact with the girl. I have the young girl's VR mom there. Mind you, in the audio, the young girl says she's 17, about to turn 18. And I asked her, "How old were you when you met Chaos Shadow?" How old you are, and then how old you were when you first met him.
Um, I'm 17, about to be 18, like it's right around the corner. But when I first met him, I was 14, turning 15.
She said 14, turning 15. Mind you, this is not the same girl he was talking about in his call. This is a
So I met them when I first popped on VRChat. I didn't think the ID thing was like very that big in VRChat when I first hopped on.
whole separate minor.
That's the sound of the police.
Okay. So as she continues talking, as you guys will hear, she explains that what happened between them. She explains their relationship, that he was supposed to be her VR father, that he was messing with both of her VR moms, that he knew she was a minor, that he said, I would fuck the shit out of you, but you're a minor.
That's the sound of the police.
She also states how he tried to beat her with his virtual peanut wiener out.
Thought it was funny to beat me with his dick out, and
Yeah, the little pixelated pickle.
What?
He's trying to beat her in VR with his pixelated pickle out.
That's the sound of the police.
Oh, how he said she also explains how there's an incident where she was trying to get back in contact with an old friend, and he said the only way I will put you in contact with him is if you suck my pixelated pickle.
That's the sound of the police.
And when she didn't do it, because she left the world instead of doing it, he got mad. And I got the text of him DMing her. What the fuck? I got the messages. We'll insert. Right? So, after all that happened, we're going to keep it going. Take another hit. Take another shot.
There's more?
There's more. There's more.
Oh my God.
There's more.
She said, but wait, there's more.
Sure definitely is. And I told you I'm telling. My name is Empress Poor in VRChat, and I am the one exposing Chaos Shadow. I am not ashamed. So then we started spreading the word, making awareness. I sent it to groups. The groups were removing him. Shout out to the jungle who removed him. Demon Time. I know that Waypoint was supposed to have some knowledge. Family. They supposed to have some knowledge. He's been banned from the Dark Lotus, from the Furry Empire. He's never was going to get in Real Body Baddies, but he's blacklisted there, gang. We're going to blacklist you everywhere. Gang, the whole world. Everyone hates you. You're a PDF file. I hate you. I'm saying it. I don't care. Like, you deserve to die because you are messing with kids in VRChat. What's my slogan, Rat Grave? Tell them. Anyway, moving on. So, we're spreading awareness. We're letting it be known. Bada bing, bada boom, I get a message. Hey, one of the girls who knew about the fact that he was a pedo, is now dating him. Her name is Princess Tori. Yes, Princess Tori. Round of applause for a nasty ass bitch who decided that it was okay to date a motherfucking pedophile. Yes, clap for her, kitty. Clap. We big ups to you. Like, yes. All right, let's fast forward because there's more. So I pull up when I find out that she's dating him. I pull up and I ask her, so you're dating Chaos Shadow? She's like, yes. I'm like, you know he's a pedophile. I told you the allegations. I have the proof. And I'm going to block you in your fucking face because you're a weird, nasty ass bitch. And I did. Bing, bing. Blocked her. Fast forward today. We prepping for our episode. I get a message from a friend that she was supposed to come and listen to the audio because everyone heard it. And I know for a fact that everyone now has the recording because one of my other staff members is a friend in the friend group circle, dropped both of the audios for me in their server so they can hear it. All right? Shout out to that staff member. They know who they are. She is now mad trying to defend her man. Her man. The PDF. The PDF. Your man. And then Chaos Shadow is saying, which I will insert all the messages and I'll blur out my friend, but I will very much expose who they are. Saying that, I'm taking stuff out of context. Now we're serious, bitch. I'm not taking a motherfucking thing out of motherfucking context. The context, you contested it, bitch. Because I asked you a question and you answered the motherfucking question. You told on your motherfucking self that you like fucking little kids. Oh, and Princess Tori, you're a weird ass bitch because you're fucking sitting up here with a man that likes little girls. Hide your VR kids, hide your dog, hide your daughter, hide everybody, bitch, because he's gonna fuck your whole family. And you're stupid enough to be with him, bitch. The fuck is wrong with you? And then you want to sit here and try to act like someone, I don't know which one of y'all bitches started the fucking rumor that I'm scared of him and I'm hiding in the furry worlds. Bitch, ain't nobody scared of him. Bitch, I'm never. I've been stamping my name on the fact that I'm talking shit, and now I'm talking shit about them. And anyone that associates themselves with Chaos Shadow or Princess Tori is blocked, bitch. The fuck? Got me fucked up, girl, because who the fuck do you think you are talking about something? Oh, I'm making shit out of context, bitch. No, bitch, the context was already made when you decided to put your little pixelated pickle in front of a minor. Mind you, this girl was talking about this shit happened. She 14, 15 years old. Gang. She's 16, she's 17, about to be 18 now. Even on the call, you hear her talking about the fact that she even tried to take her own life because of that. And we're supposed to be okay with that. And y'all are still friends with that. Y'all still support the Shadow Productions. Fuck the Shadow Productions. Fuck Chaos Shadow. Fuck Princess Tori. Y'all fucking weird as fuck. And y'all deserve to die because y'all fucking weird ass bitches. The fuck? The hell wrong with you? And don't you ever open your motherfucking mouth and say shit on me, bitch. Like, Princess Tori, you need to shut your ugly ass up, bitch. And your ass better not be in Real Body Baddies blacklisted for being a pedophile fucker. And I said what I said, bitch. And if I catch your ass in VR, I'm up in the switch and running, pressure you up, weird ass bitch. Every time I see you, I'm pressing your ass up. So you better block me, ho. I'm sorry. That was so mean, but fuck her. Fuck her, fuck him. Because that's some weird ass shit, gang. I'm doing my duties as a girl's girl trying to protect these women because they're literally coming to me. Oh, he's talking about doing this. He's literally sending people after them, crashing their servers, shutting down their shit. And you trying to say, I'm lying, nigga, because you can't do shit to me, bitch. Fuck that, gang. You can't do a motherfucking thing to me because I'm not scared of you, bitch. They can be scared. I'm not scared. Now you come over here up in the smoke, gang. Gang. I'll call your state police on you, gang. I am a black Karen, bitch. You don't understand. Hello, can I talk to your manager? Can I talk to the chief of police, please? I would like to file a report. Any group that he's in, I'm reporting it. Anything associated, Chaos Shadow associates himself with, we need to report it. Report him. Everyone, I will put his Discord in there. Report his ass. Everybody. Because if we don't, he's going to keep out here fucking these little girls. And, like, I'm sorry. Like, you got a little girl wanting to fucking kill herself, gang. Do you know how fucked up that is? Like, I had to sit through the call talking to her. Like, after we finished recording, she was crying, gang. She said she felt better for talking to us. Yeah, she got off the phone and was crying. Her VR mom told me. She was crying. The girl haven't been on VR since.
It's insane. He ruined that experience for her.
She barely wants to get on. She barely gets on. Unless she's with her VR mom, she do not get. Apparently, unless she's with her VR mom, she don't really get on like that.
I don't blame her either.
Shit, me neither. Like, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but if someone ever did some shit like that to my VR mom, I would tell her real mom and get her off this app. Point blank, period.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it's not safe here anyways. For no
This
child.
is not a place for anyone under 18.
And it needs to be a thing. And they should make it a thing.
Yep. where it's required to ID verify everyone. And it's a real ID verify, not no little take a picture of this side of your face, take a picture of that side of your face. No, y'all need to really hire people to actually age verify these people, because this is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. It's every fucking day. You open TikTok, you open YouTube, you open Instagram, new pedophile exposed, new PDF file. I'm tired of y'all. Can y'all go do something else? Can y'all all go to one world instance and let's send all of the hackers after them? All y'all need to go to, invite all the PDF files to one event and you just scoop their ass out at one time. Invite them to an event and scoop them out. Let all the laughing, coughing, gang monkey people go crazy on them. Just put them all in one place. Because
That's
this
what
is
the gang monkeys need to go after.
right. And like it sucks that this has to be a topic we talk about, but it like this the Phantom where we talk about shit that's hot in VR. We talk about shit that we go through experiences, and this is becoming an experience that we have to go through all the fucking time. And you know what? I'm not saying all VR families is bad, because I've been a VR mom, never had any incidents happen. And shout out to the VR parents out there that's really doing what they're supposed to, keeping these minors away from adult things, not having sexual shit in their bios, not being weird. If you are a VR mom and you're cuddling a minor, you're fucking weird. The fuck? Sorry, I had to say it, because y'all gotta remember, these are random kids on the fucking internet. Y'all do not know these kids for real. No matter how much you want to say you know them, you do not know these kids for real. And y'all need to keep that shit in mind. I've always been an advocate for the VR fans, but now y'all starting to make me not even want to support y'all, gang. Cause what the fuck? It's like allegations of both women and men.
They all weird. Twine never had none.
I just got my Mari, and that's it. No more, gang. I ain't even trusting the rest of y'all. Y'all bad, y'all weird. I ain't got time for it.
Mm-mm.
And my VR daughter, 20, just turned 20. Happy birthday. She turned 20 last month. Just like her, one of my friends talking about something, they got a VR mom. I looked at him, I said, you're a grown ass man calling a grown ass woman in VRChat. You're a grown ass man, gang.
She better be like 50 years old.
She in her 40s. I think he in his 20s. No, he in his 20s, but that's still weird, gang. That's a whole grown ass woman. You don't even know this woman for real. Like, and you call her VR. I couldn't call nobody my VR mom. I thought about, remember we was trying to be on that, hey, we need VR parents, Then we was like, wait a minute, we're grown as fuck, gang. That's weird as shit. That's weird as shit. Ain't no other grown person gonna tell me what to do, bitch. Shut up. You in VRChat just like me.
I'll probably make more money than you. Like.
Girl. You up here telling me about all these DID, BPD, ADD, ADHD. Gang, you going through more than I am. You trying to be my parent, gang. Like, you need to get first. You right first before you try to parent me. If you know what I'm saying. Like, you get you good first, and then you try to take care of somebody else. But you ain't even good. The blind leading the blind, gang. That's ridiculous. But on that note,
definitely
thank you guys for coming, for supporting, for fucking with us. You know, hey, that this episode had to be sour and bitter like this, but take another shot, take another hit, take another sip of your tea. And on that note, kitty, do your thing.
We gonna F with you.